It's Ty in this video. Today we're going to be going over ranking our top centers in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM on a tier list. Now before I start, okay, I got to talk about something. Same thing with the power forward list. I saw in the power forward list a lot of people were commenting, Ty, where's Tom Gugliotta? He was on the small forward list. So if you do not see your favorite power forward, let's say Pascal Siakam, right? He has center eligibility. He is on the power forward list. Let's say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is on the power forward list. So if you're not saying your guy, it's probably because they were on the power forward list. So just go watch that and see if they were on there before, you know, I mean, you could comment that, but just know that they are probably on another list. Diamond Brook Lopez up next. Brook Lopez is actually usable this year. He's actually usable. Now, the problem here is when we're talking about the best of the best, when we're talking about the cream of the crop, I mean, B tier maybe, like he's just, I don't want to say he's slow, but he is slow-ish, right? You know, his release still obviously isn't ideal. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal. It's just the 67 speed. Is that really ideal? I mean, not ideal. It's not terrible. It's not worthless. It's just not necessarily ideal, in my opinion. Anderson Varejao up next. I got to be honest. I've played against Anderson Varejao a little bit. I'm not going to sit up here and say I've played against him a ton. He's not bad. He's just not great. I mean, the problem with Varejao is his total badge count just isn't great. Honestly, I think I'm taking Brook Lopez over Anderson Varejao. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I am. Again, I just don't love what Anderson Varejao gets into. Brad Daugherty up next. Brad Daugherty is a card over the course of years that I've actually liked. This year, the 55 3-ball is crazy. I mean, you can, I guess, green with it. Like, if you really get gritty, you can green with it. It's just not ideal. He's not a card I necessarily love, especially offensively. Defensively, Brad can play some ball, though. Like, defensively, Brad can absolutely get the job done. So, that's where I'm at with Brad. I don't necessarily love the card. I don't necessarily hate the card. I think he's just objectively fine C tier. Tyson Chandler up next. I think I've got to go A tier with Tyson Chandler. Like, think about Brad, but think about a card that's going to be way better on the defensive side of the ball. And offensively, he's got a 62 3-ball with a great release, right? So to me, Tyson Chandler, if you can green consistently with him, which I think if you use the card a lot, you will be able to, you're going to love him because he plays immaculate defense, might be one of the best overall defenders in the game, and maybe I'm gassing him, but I think Tyson Chandler has that type of upside as being one of the more complete defensive players in the entire game. Yes, in the entire game, counting every single player we've got. 7 feet tall. Offensively, again, do I love what he gives you? No, but I think his release is good enough that it's tough to hate what Tyson Chandler can do. I'm going A tier. Marcus Camby, hate me if you want. I'm going A tier as well. I get it, right? Marcus Camby's release is terrible, and I'll never hype it up. But if you look at Marcus Camby and his defense, my goodness, is he tough. He gets every defensive badge in the game, most of them at least on Hall of Fame. I mean, defensive stats are incredible. The 82 3-ball and the Patrick Ewing upper is, I mean, the 82 3-ball is not bad. It's just that release that kind of stinks, no doubt. But overall, Marcus Camby's A tier. I hate playing against him because defensively, he is so elite on this game, A tier. Bill Laimbeer, D tier. I don't know why people even try to trot Bill Laimbeer out there on the court. He's not fast. His release is not great. I mean, maybe D tier is low, maybe C tier, I guess. But I just don't understand why people, and there are people that like try to gas Bill Laimbeer. I don't see it C tier, I guess. Şengün up next, Wild Gem Şengün. He's not bad. Like, I don't know why 2K decided to make Alperen Şengün so good, but he's fine. Like, defensively, obviously, could be a lot better, but so could a lot of players on this list. 84 3-ball, decent badges, you know, driving dunks okay. There's just not that many flaws with Şengün, in my opinion. I'm going to go C tier. Ralph Sampson up next. This is where things get tough because with Ralph, I think we'll have Yao later on this video, or in this video. He can't shoot. The speed agility is terrible. The only thing he's got is the fact that he's 7'4". So I guess I'll go C tier, but I do not like what Ralph really provides on the court. I just don't. Miles Turner up next, A tier. I like Miles Turner. I've never used Miles Turner because all year long I've had Kwame as well as Jack Sigma. So for me personally, I haven't really felt the need to use Miles, but I've played against Miles enough to know how good the card truly can be. And again, if you are in need of a center on this game, I do not hate what Miles Turner can provide at all. I think the card is an absolute stud of a card on this game. I really, really do. A tier for Miles Turner. Rick Smits up next. Honestly, I know a lot of people have Rick Smits because a lot of people ask me, Ty, how good is Rick Smits? And my normal answer is, oh, Rick Smits is solid. But he's not. Like, Rick Smits is not solid. Like, I always say Rick Smits is solid. And then when I look at it a little bit deeper, I'm like, you know what? The card actually isn't solid. The card actually kind of does stink. So, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry for everybody out there that wants to run Rick Smits. The card's just not great. AD up next, Ami AD. AD is a card that normally in 2K is great, right? Like, normally I would gas an Anthony Davis Amethyst card. It's just like this year, and again, he's not terrible. If you are looking for an Amethyst center, he is objectively fine. He's just not great. Like, what does he do at a high level? I just don't know. Like, this 3-ball is fine, the speed is fine, but nothing about this card just really amazes me. Everything, to me, is just fine, and I'm not hating on him. It's just the truth. Everything is fine. Honestly, you could even argue D tier. There's just nothing special about AD. Chris Bosh up next. I don't know, like for Chris Bosh, where he belongs. Honestly, I've literally never played against Chris Bosh. I gotta be honest with you, which is kind of crazy because I feel like Chris Bosh is like should be a common card. Badge wise, not great. Stat wise, I mean, okay. I feel like Chris Bosh always has just kind of a mediocre release, but I mean, I think it's fine. I just think the thing for me is it's like when I'm looking at how high I can be on him, it's tough because I don't know. Like, how high am I supposed to be on Chris Bosh when he's a fine all-around card, but he just doesn't do anything great? Honestly, I think C tier may be the best tier for him. And again, it is what it is, but I genuinely think that might be the best tier for him. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just kind of where I'm at with him and where I think he belongs. I'm going to leave him at B tier, but again, I think C tier may honestly be the right tier for him. So I'm sorry for everybody out there that thinks he should be higher, but or lower, but I guess B tier is where I'm at. Ronnie Cycli up next. I think he's a beast. I think I gotta go B tier, but I do think the card overall is really solid on this game and definitely a card that is gonna cause problems. He's got good speed. He's got a good player build. 6'11". He's B tier. Like, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Daryl Dawkins up next. I honestly forgot that this card was in the game. Honestly, I did. Like, to me, he's a worse Marcus Camby. Like, way worse Marcus Camby. Way worse. It's not even comparable. I'm going to go C tier for Daryl Dawkins. I don't see it. PJ Brown, a stud on this game. I mean, an absolute stud. I think I've got to go A tier because when I'm looking at things, it's like, what can the card not do? He literally can do it all on the floor. I absolutely love what PJ Brown can do. Very similar, in my opinion, to Tyson Chandler. I mean, PJ Brown's going to shoot the ball better. Tyson Chandler's probably going to be slightly better defensively. But I do think the cards are really similar in the aspect of, like, they're both going to give you, a lot as far as just, defensively. I think both cards are better defensively than offensively. Both cards, in my opinion, are in that A tier. Jamal McClure up next. I have no idea. I've never played against him. Honestly, never even seen this card available. Defensively a beast, though. I mean, I wish total... Again, y'all gonna say, Ty, all you do is gas total badges. But you gotta realize, total badges for Jamal McClure, he is only, and I say only because it's true, he is only going to get you 20 total base badges. That is troll. 20 total base badges at this stage of the game when you've got other cards that have way more. It's just really tough to get to him. I do like what he gives you, but he's B tier. Like, stat-wise, the card's really good. Mo Bamba, B tier. I mean, Mo Bamba is an absolute stud. You could honestly even argue A tier, and I might move him up to A tier. I can't. Again, you're looking at when you fully badge him up, what, 19, 20 base badges. It's just going to be really tough to get to a Mo Bamba on this game. I like him. But again, when I'm looking at the overall picture, it's just really tough. It's going to be really tough to get to a Mo Bamba card. I don't hate him, but it's just going to be tough to get to him. B tier is the right tier. Pink Diamond Shaq up next. Interesting card. I think I'm forced to go A tier probably with Shaq, but I don't necessarily love putting him there. And honestly, I don't know if he is. Because, like, my thing is this. Like, is he that much better than Marcus Camby? Genuinely. Like, he's taller, I guess, so he's got that going for him. But he is, I guess, maybe slightly better defensively. I don't like when people just gas Shaq for no reason. I'm putting him at B tier. I don't care. I do not love Shaq on this game. A and B tier too. If you're looking for an Ami, it's tough because both are expensive. Try to snipe an 8 and try to snipe a Mo Bamba. Honestly, would be some of my best suggestions. I do like both of those cards quite a bit on this game. Channing Frye up next, C tier. I just don't necessarily see it with Channing Frye. I just don't necessarily know how a lot of people just try to gas the card up. I mean, I think he's fine, but anything above fine for Channing Frye, I just don't necessarily see it. Arvydas Sabonis, I don't see it at all. I mean, honestly, I think like he's better than I thought he would be as far as his speed being a 50. but the card defensively stinks. I mean, I guess I'll go C tier, but I really don't like him. LaMarcus Aldridge up next. LaMarcus Aldridge always at the start of 2K, at least usually, has really good cards. This card's just kind of mid. He's fine. He's going to shoot the ball well, but defensively, I just wish he was slightly better. Tim Duncan, C tier. I'm not even going to spend time talking about Tim Duncan. The card can't shoot. It's tough for me to really gas him. Diamond Jack Sigma. I mean, A tier, at least. I mean, Jack Sigma, I got to be honest. He's my favorite big man in the game. And you guys can say, oh, Ty, the only reason you like Jack Sigma is because he can shoot the ball so well and this and that. Well, what does Jack Sigma, I'll ask you guys, what does Jack Sigma have over everybody else that I'm going to be going over and covering today? It's a relatively simple answer. He's got by far the best release in the game, and he's got a crazy high three ball. Meanwhile, the difference between the Diamond Jack Sigma and the Pink Diamond is nothing. So you're looking at an 87 three ball with one of the best releases in the game, which defensively Jack Sigma is incredibly solid as well. There's just no reason to hate on him. Anybody that hates on Jack Sigma, I'm sorry, I'll say it, does not know ball. This dude is unreal. He is so good. Barnyarny up next. I mean, let's be honest. The card's not good. 67 speed, 67 agility. Badges stink. I'm going C tier. Like, you guys can gas him if you want. I know his three ball is going to be great. I know he's going to do some things well. But as far as like an overall card, I don't see it with Barnyarny. And again, I know a lot of people might like Barnyarny because, again, he can shoot the ball incredibly well, but he's just not great. Mark Eaton, you're not great either, C tier. And eventually I might have to move some guys down to D tier because, like, Mark Eaton is worthless. Like, I'm sorry, 7'4", but even Ralph Sampson's better than him. And I know Mark Eaton is long, or tall, sorry. I know he's going to be able to do some things, but, like, you can't play somebody that literally can't do anything on the court for you. Like, he has got 25 speed. He can't shoot. He is literally worthless. Kwame Brown, one of your best centers on the game, A tier. I love what Kwame gets into. Kwame is actually really common for hidden gem cards, and if you get him, the dude is literally unbelievably good. So A tier for Kwame Brown, one of your better bigs in the entire game. DeMarcus Cousins, he's fine. He's B tier. Like, he's going to shoot the ball well enough, play enough defense. I don't love him defensively, but he's going to play enough defense to not be worthless. He is definitely B tier. Definitely a card that I can hype up a little bit because I think he is at least okay. I'm not going to say perfect, but I do think Kwame Brown is at least okay enough to use and to play on this game. Again, not saying he's perfect, not saying he's, you know, the best big in the game, anything like that, but he's a solid, viable big. Dwight Howard, honestly, up next. Here's the thing. You look at Diamond Dwight, I mean, really solid defensively, just can't shoot. Diamond Dwight probably is B tier. He just can't shoot. The Pink Diamond Dwight Howard was on the power forward list. Go watch it. Pink Diamond Dwight Howard on this list would be A tier, if not S tier. I love Dwight Howard. Pink Diamond, because if you look at Pink Diamond Dwight, he can actually shoot the ball and his release is good. So I love Pink Diamond Dwight. He'd be S tier, maybe A tier. Amy Ronnie Cycli, not bad. Like, for a beginner card, he's actually usable. And y'all gonna call me crazy, but I'm serious. Like, Ronnie Cycli can actually play some ball. And it's kind of crazy to think about, like, that the Amy Ronnie Cycli can play, but he can't. Like, speed good, three ball, at least usable, like C tier. He's fine. Amy PJ Brown up next. Let's see. PJ Brown's player build's going to be great. Let's see. 67 three ball. Again, fine. C tier. Both those cards walk circles around Mark Eaton. And I know Mark Eaton is 7'4", but I don't really care. If you're 7'4", but you have zero speed, zero anything, I'm not going to gas you up. Bill Laimbeer, Amethyst. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, if you're getting Bill Laimbeer as an Amethyst, like, I just don't know what to tell you. The speed is just not great. He's still not terrible, though. He's still probably C tier. Dikembe Mutombo up next. I'm going to go B tier. Look, there's going to be some people out there that are like, Ty, how is Mutombo at the same tier as Shaq? To me, here's as simple as it gets. Shaq is going to be better than Dikembe. But at the end of the day, they are eerily similar cards. They're eerily similar, right? Both cards are inside bigs. Both cards defensively are going to be a beast. Obviously, Shaq's going to be able to move a little bit better. Dikembe is going to be a little bit taller. I'm not saying Dikembe is better than Shaq. It's not what I'm saying, but I do think they're at the same tier, and they give you similar things. So if you have Dikembe Mutombo, there's no reason to get Shaq. It's that simple. Jack Sigma up next. Here's the thing. I got to go S tier. Is he barely better than the Diamond? Yeah, like barely better. There's really not much of a difference. But, I mean, the three ball going up 3, there's slight difference in badges. Like, he does do enough, in my opinion, to boost it to S tier. Am I gassing Jack Sigma? Yes, but he is my favorite center in the game, so it is what it is. He is S tier, in my opinion. I love Jack Sigma. Yao Ming up next. This one's interesting. This one's really interesting because if you have Yao, how should you think of him? Okay, he's got a 54 three ball, so First question people are going to ask is, Ty, can you consistently shoot with Yao? Probably not. Like, you're from the midi, yes. From the 3, no. 59 speed is not bad. Like, honestly, 59 speed for Yao is usable. He's 7'6". I honestly don't hate Yao. I'm going to put him at A tier. I initially gassed Yao at S tier earlier this year. I don't think he's S tier. But at 7'6", I do think he's A tier. I just don't know how overpowered height truly is going to be this year. It's something to kind of keep in the back of your minds. But Yao definitely is not bad. A tier for the card. Joe Val, Jonas Valanciunas up next. You know what's crazy? The Nuggets this year have Jonas Valanciunas and Jokic. I mean, that's gonna be annoying to have to play them as a Timberwolves fan. I'm just throwing that out there because their backup big used to just always be like somebody troll. Like, I mean, they had DeAndre Jordan, who was old when they had him. I mean, they just had some troll backup bigs. Now Joe Val is actually solid. In the game, he's solid too. B tier, I think, is where I got to go with Joe Val. Kendrick Perkins, I mean, look. The fact that we've got a diamond Kendrick Perkins is sad. When was Kendrick Perkins ever this good? And it amazes me. He's got hot spots from everywhere? What? Why is Kendrick Perkins actually not that bad? I mean, B tier is gassing. He's C tier. But why is he actually not that bad? I was expecting for him to be literally terrible in this game, and he's actually not terrible. Derek Lively up next is insanely good. Like, I think if I had Derek Lively, would he play for me? I don't know, because obviously I've got Kwame Brown, but Derek Lively is extremely good. Here's the thing, 73 ball. Obviously wish that was higher, but good defense, 7'1". He's got to go A tier. I think PJ Brown, I think Kwame, I think all these guys are better than him, but at 7'1", if you can consistently green with Lively, you're going to love what he gives you. I'm just throwing that out there. Last but certainly not least, Joel Embiid. S tier. Joel Embiid is by far and away the best card on this list. It's not even honestly close. Like, the difference between Joel Embiid and everyone else is massive. The only reason I'm sticking Jack Sigma up here is because, again, if you grind for Jack Sigma, I want you to feel like you're rewarded and have one of the best players in the game. So that's really where we're at right now. Mark Eaton is the only card in D tier because, again, if you have 25 speed, 25 everything, like, I'm not going to gas you. I don't care how tall you are. That is just literally unplayable. But that is going to wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Who was I too high on? Who was I too low on? Again, if you don't see somebody on this list, check out the power forward list. If they're not there, then maybe I just left them off on accident. It's tough with all the cards we have in the game right now to do tier list though, because I got to try to find a cutoff point, and again, it can get pretty tough at times. So hopefully you guys forgive me if I left anybody off. That's gonna wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.